Well, for the 8th time in human history, scientists were able to successfully land a spacecraft on Mars.
Night Beat's Andrea Nakano talked to one local scientist about what's next. Andrea?
Yeah, it's really an interesting, fascinating expedition. While scientists at NASA accomplished a huge victory today, the mission is just getting started. InSight is on a fact-finding expedition to gather information that might help scientists understand planet Earth's future.
Touchdown confirmed.
NASA celebrated a spot-on landing for InSight after traveling 301 million miles to the red planet.
This is just sitting there.
InSight landed on what some scientists call the biggest parking lot on Mars. For the next 2 years, the mission is to send back information by digging deep into the Martian surface. According to the assistant director of the Morrison Planetarium at the California Academy of Sciences, one instrument on board is a seismometer to measure the movement inside the planet.
Well, it adds to our base of knowledge about our planet. I mean, the more knowledge we can build up, the better we understand how our planet can change over time, or how we can help it stay stable and allow it to sustain life here on Earth.
The second is a drill that will go 16 feet underneath the surface to detect the fluctuations in temperature.
If we know what the core is made of, if we know if the core is hot or cold, if we know how much of the core is iron, for example, that tells us a lot about how the planet has evolved over time.
With the data, scientists hope to learn why each planet is so different in the solar system that formed 4.5 billion years ago. And the Bay Area has played a part in this journey. Gerald McKeegan, a Chabot astronomer, helped design the insulation used on the spacecraft InSight.
It's pretty cool. Every once in a while, some of these monitors here will show a shot of the interior of the spacecraft. And every time I see it, I say, that's me right there.
This, however, is not a mission to try to find life on Mars. NASA hopes in 2020 to launch another spacecraft that will look for signs that life once existed. Andrea Nakano on the Night Beat.